Each and every one of us, we need to work on our nafs. You know, our nafs, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyatuha nafsul mutma'inna. Or the nafs mutma'inna. Nafs mutma'inna means the content nafs. The nafs which is happy with Allah. So there's three types of nafs. We have nafs ammara, nafs lawwama, nafs mutma'inna. So we need to get our nafs. Every one of us sitting here, everyone listening, every Muslim, every believer, every person who needs to get into Jannah, he needs to get that nafs mutma'inna. So we need to ask ourselves, is our nafs mutma'inna or not? How do you test that out? The easy way of testing that out is when we wake up for Fajr or not. That's the test. Because nafs ammara is that nafs. Inna nafsa la ammaratum bisu illa ma rahim rabbi. Nafs ammara. Ammara means the nafs which tells you to commit sin. So if we woke up in the morning today, and we didn't even bother, like we woke up 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we had the English breakfast, we had a good breakfast and we enjoyed ourselves, it's a Sunday, mashallah. And we had no regret for missing our Fajr. I'm afraid that's nafs ammara. You committed a major sin. The hadith of Prophet ﷺ, he was asked by a sahabi that this person, dhaka rajul, he said, this person, he didn't wake up for Fajr Salah. For us nowadays, to wake up for Fajr is amazing. It's opposite way. MashaAllah, you go Fajr, wow. And those who everybody else don't read Fajr. That's our mentality. So at the time of the Sahaba, it was completely opposite. That this person didn't read his Fajr, perform his Fajr Salah, that's shocking. The Prophet ﷺ said, dhaka rajulu bala shaytanu fi uzni. That person, shaitan, has urinated in his ears. How could he miss his Fajr? That was a shocking thing of the Sahaba Ikram. Even the munafiqun, even the hypocrites, they used to come for Fajr Salah. وَإِذَا قَامُوا إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ قَامُوا كُسَالَى يُرَاءُ النَّاسَ وَلَا يَذْكُرُونَ اللَّهَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Allah says, even though they used to stand up lazily, but they, out of fear that they will be labeled as munafiq, they used to come for Fajr. That was the situation. And here we have, subhanallah, those who are so-called practicing, we don't even read our Fajr. So the point here is, how do we test ourselves out? So nafs ammara is that nafs, not bothered. Because even before we go to sleep, if we go to sleep every night and we have no intention of getting up for Fajr, we don't even put the alarm on, we don't even tell our family members to wake us up. Bal yuridul insanu liyafjura amama. Mankind, he makes intention for committing sin. So if you're saying that I'm going to wake up tomorrow, it's bank holiday, I'm going to wake up 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, it's a school day, I'm going to wake up at 8 o'clock and I'm not going to read my Fajr. That's already you made intention of committing harams, committing kabira guna. Missing Fajr is a kabira guna, the major sin. So that's your nafs ammara. If you woke up in the morning, you wanted to wake up, you woke up late, it's qaza, and you're regretting, and then you read it. That's nafs lawwama. Lawwama means mulamat, to tell off, reproach. Astaghfirullah, how could I miss? Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi. So you're regretting, that's good. That's better than nafs ammara. Shaykh was asked by a mother, because my children, they can't get up for Fajr Salah. They're too tired. So how shall I wake them up? So the Shaykh said, what if your house is on fire? Are you going to wake them up? Well, of course I'm going to wake them up. Because no, they're fast asleep. You don't want to disturb them. Astaghfirullah, Shaykh, are you off your mind? What do you mean? I'm going to wake them up. They're going to burn it in that fire. But subhanallah, you're going to wake them up? Of course I'm going to drag them out if they don't wake up. Why? Because of the fire. Because what about the fire of Jahannam, which is 70 times more hot? We need to change our mentality. We need to change our perspective of thinking. We thought dunya, everything. Kalla bal tuhibbuna al-ajila wa tadharuna al-akhirah. Nay, you love the dunya, you leave the akhirah. You can't have both. You can't say I love the dunya, I love the akhirah as well. Allah says, if you love the dunya, lazimi natija kya hai? Akhirat ko chhod doge. That's the necessary thing. You can't have the love for both things. It's impossible. So this is the point that we have to get into our minds. The Prophet ﷺ said, Man fatatul asru faqad wutira ahlu wa malu. The person who misses his Asr Salah, he should have that amount of grief as though he has lost his entire family members, entire assets. That's the amount of worry and fikr and gham that you should have. The Sahaba Ikram, if they missed a Salah, they used to be grieving for 40 days. If they missed the Jamaat for 3 days. Mentions in all the Fazail Kitabs. Allahu Akbar. What we need to do is, we need to call the spade a spade. Nowadays we hear so many lectures. We still haven't sorted our faraz The first thing to be reckoned, أول ما يحاسب به العبد يوم القيامة الصلاة. The first thing to be reckoned on the day of judgment is our salah. فإن صلحت صلح سائر أعماله. If that is correct, the rest of the amal will be correct. But if there's deficiency in there, then we'll be in big trouble. So my brother, my sister, my point here is for myself, the lesson for me and for you as well, is that we need to realize the purpose of life. How are we spending our life?